Yes, my name is John Murphy. I want to thank the staff for letting me speak. I speak for all the people who live in the rural area. I'm kind of stuck where we are for my sons to grab the bus off of Midway out there. And another section right now, the new Kaiser and the new VA hospital. There's so many seniors here that go to Kaiser because I haul them. I haul a bunch of them over to the Kaiser, and a bunch of them want to go to the VA. I know it's stuck between boundaries and stuff right now, but that's a major issue with all their new production and all the kind of stuff they're going, that I'd just like to give you as a thought.
Okay, thank you, sir. Mr. Dreska? Turn on your turning signals.
Mayor, council, staff. One thing I didn't notice, I know it was brought up, but I guess it either got ignored or shelved, and that was the possibility of additional revenue being generated by putting advertisement on the buses.
Okay, we had talked about that at the last meeting, and I'll let Mr. Mathis share what...
We currently have a fleet of 7 buses, and if you've seen our buses, there's very limited space with a window in the back for billboard-type advertising. The revenue that you would generate, minus the time that the bus would be out of service, minus the capital investment for the structure that the billboard would go on, would be very minimal. Again, is one of those revenue things that we'll definitely look at and monitor as we move forward. But based on your overall revenue and expenditure projection, you're going to have very limited impact. But as we move forward operating, we're always looking for all those different types of things.
One place to look, I know Rio Vista does it. They have a Ready Ride-esque bus, and they have advertisement on it. I don't know if that's a place that you could look to see.
I can share a lot of comments with Rio Vista's transit service that I won't hear, but they're in a much different predicament. But yes, there are opportunities. There's definitely ways of looking at it.
Okay. Mr. Kappas?
Greg Kappas. I just wanted to expand on what Tori was trying to explain to Mr. Matheson. Right now, if you check with Palo Alto at Stanford, San Luis Obispo, there's a few other locations and projects in which I was involved in. Their parking structures in particular, over 50% of the operating budget comes from the what she was bringing up, and it's more than just a discount to the individual riders. It also has a portion of that goes back to the city when they do the validation. And you would find very rapidly that you would have a more spread out usage of the buses throughout the city.
Thank you, sir. Any other comments on this particular item from the audience? Yes, Mr. Stallnaker.
I'm John Stallnaker, and I've been a Ready Ride bus driver for a little over a year, so if you had any specific questions, I'd be willing to address those. One of the comments was about how is the public reacting to it, and the comments that I'm hearing on the bus is most people understand that that it needs to go up, especially with what happened with the gas last year. A lot of people don't understand because the price has gone down, why are we raising it now? But, you know, they don't understand that it takes a long time to do stuff like this. But I'm not hearing a lot of negative comments about the fare increase out there.
Okay.
If there's anything else anybody wanted to ask me.
Okay, well, if something comes up and you can respond to that, or we'll call upon you. Any other comments from the audience regarding this public hearing item? Seeing none, close the public hearing and bring it back up to council. We have, it's pretty clear what the recommendations are, and it's back in our hands to determine what we need to do. One thing I would like us to do, regardless of what our decision is here tonight, is I would like us to begin looking at the feasibility and whether we can do it legally of having a fixed route service. taking one of our buses and utilizing a fixed route service so that it may cut down some of the waiting time, if that's a possibility?
Yeah, as I mentioned last time, we are in the middle of, and actually very close to completing and bringing to you an update of our short-range transit plan.
Okay.
And it includes a full analysis of both a fixed route as well as a modified fixed route or a flex route system. That'll probably be coming to you prior to your next budget cycle.
Okay, thank you. Council?
I noticed that in the staff report, it talks about contracting Ready Ride. And I'm not sure if there's any cost prohibitive action with that, or if, who would we contract with if we did that? And the staff report just briefly discusses that issue.
There are several contract operators, and if you survey all the transit operators throughout California, you'll find very, very, very few that have city employees as operators. You find very few general public dial-a-ride services as well. So we're in kind of a unique position. The contractors in this area mostly are MV Transit. I did contact MV Transit. I provided them some information, and they're working up some numbers. Your basic difference is your benefit package that your current employees have. There's union issues, there's transfer of employees, so it's something that needs to be vetted a lot more.
Right.
What I put in the staff report, and I'll reiterate, is that part of the value of our system right now moving forward is the fact that many of the drivers we have been with the system for 15 years plus, and the value of what they're able to provide to our customers is extraordinary. That's part of the reason why we have 10% increases year after year and have the service we have. So I'd be very, very cautious in recommending something unless it really showed a value. That being said, I did receive your direction, and we will be bringing that back to you for analysis on what the difference is.
Yeah, I think the reason I bring that up is because we just don't gloss over those options, that we certainly don't ignore the fact that the staff has provided us an excellent program.
Absolutely. And long-term, what it would look like is we would put out to bid the service, and it may include various levels of service from just strictly operations to a whole different level of options. We would put that out to bid. We would look at competitive contracts and so forth and bring that back. But it's a very long process, and we'll bring back some cost analysis to you.